Hey guys, in today's video, I'm gonna go over a trade I took and what it's doing right now. So first things first, this trade was on GBPAUD. I'm gonna use my replay mode just so you guys can't see the play yet. So what I identified here was imbalance near the bottom of the range, okay? So the imbalance is right here. This wick to this wick is the full imbalance. So me personally, when we're feeling imbalance meaning when the market comes back to this area, it's gonna close this whole gap to this wick. So for me, if I'm gonna enter off the fill, which means literally I'm gonna enter at this exact point, I don't see the point of me going like this depending on how big the imbalance is. So I make my squares little. A lot of people ask me about that. It's for aesthetic purposes. What's the point of drawing a box up here if the entry is here, here, here? I just don't use lines because I use lines for other tools. So this is my imbalance. Okay. Awesome. So I'm going to extend this out across the screen. Let me just go to 4 hour to make it quicker. No, not that far, probably. Okay, cool. So let me go back into it. Now, so I have this area of imbalance. Okay, so I want to grab a stop loss. Now, notice how I don't just grab my risk reward tool. I'm going to use the information given and see what that stop loss looks like, okay? So I'm going to make this red. And I just want to make sure it's under 10 pips before I even do anything with my time. Okay, awesome, 9.6. Okay, so now for my take profit, guys, I'm going to find equal highs. Okay, so equal highs is going to be like your ceiling. So let me identify some ceilings, okay? So I'm going to start here. This is where the market has stuttered a lot. Let's also try here. So when I say try, so sit, retest, retest. I need to see what my risk to reward is going to be. Okay, so let's start with these two areas. So I already know my stop loss is 10 pips. I'm going to grab my risk to reward tool now, and I'm going to sit it on the fill. Okay, so I'm going to make it in the future just because we know the market's going to play out. So we already know my stop loss is a 9.6. Now, what's going to give me my 1 to 10? Well, that's a 1 to 5. This is a 1 to 7.3. So neither of those. Now, before I just drag my tool all the way up the screen, I still want to look at the data that I'm working with. Let's see what this area looks like here. Okay, great. I trade anything over an 8. So let's see what this 9.24 gives me. Let's watch this play out on the hour just for time's sake. Okay, so let's move our risk to reward tool just so we can see it play out. In the trade, very minimal drawdown, pretty much no drawdown. And this is where the trade is right now. Okay. So right now we're at about a 6 to 9.2. Now, what are my other options in terms of me entering this trade and getting a tighter stop loss? To be honest, I don't really have any, okay? So we're still gonna wait in this trade and wait for everything to play out. And then I will drop the final screenshot as soon as this hits this final take profit. This is the trade I'm in live. Okay, so hopefully this is helpful to you guys. Also, you want to notice that this imbalance lines up with a 50% order block. Okay. Right? So a lot of people say, oh, order blocks versus imbalance versus this. It's all the same thing if you're in the right area, to be honest. Okay? So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.